Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Ryan, and today we are going to be talking about some severe weather and much more. Stay tuned to find out.
Alrighty, guys. We will take a look here at our SPC Day 1 Convective Outlook. As you can see here, we have a enhanced risk for portions of Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska. If you're in those areas, please stay weather aware as you are looking at some severe weather there. We'll get a little bit deeper into that here later with models and things along those lines. We have a slight risk for portions of Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Nebraska, and Kansas, and a little tiny sliver of Colorado. We also have these marginal risks, which is going to be the darker green, for places of South Dakota, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, Colorado, and places near there. We also have a little bit of that enhanced risk up by Idaho, Oregon, and Montana. Um, we and then we have this in the lighter green. We have that general so that general thunderstorm risk. So you could see some lightning and thunder there in those risks there. Now if we take a look here at our day 2 convective outlook. Let me look at something. Alright, day 2 convective outlook. You can see we have a slight risk for portions of Texas, Oklahoma, Colorado, and Kansas. And then we also have this marginal risk here again, the darker greens. And then our lighter greens here, we have that just again general thunderstorm risk. As we go into day 3, we again have slight risk for portions of Texas, New Mexico, Colorado, Kansas, and Oklahoma. And then we also have this dark green, which is going to be a marginal risk. And we have the light green, which is going to be again that general thunderstorm risk. If we go through day 4, let me see if there's anything. Day 5. So day 5, we have a slight risk for portions of Kansas, Nebraska, a little bit of Colorado, and South Dakota. We don't know too much about this storm system yet, as it is pretty far out, but we will know more in the future. We will now go into our models. So see you then. Alrighty, guys, we are now going to take a look at our 500 millibar winds. As we go through Sunday, you can see we start to get this these winds that move in western portions of the United States. And you can see we have this trough here being held in by this or this ridge here with this high pressure system being with this low pressure system's trough you can see here, which will be fueling that severe weather threat for portions of Oklahoma and Kansas. As we go through Sunday, or as we go into early Monday, you can see we start to get this ridge for this high pressure system. And as we go through Monday, you can see this ridge kind of stays there in place, which is feeling that severe weather threat for for portions of Oklahoma and Texas. As we go through Monday, you can see that that ridge stays in place. It's being held in kind of by this low pressure system's trough we have over here in eastern portions of the United States. As we go through Monday into Tuesday, you can see this ridge stays in place with this high pressure system. This low pressure system starts to get a little bit of a move on. But you can see we've still got this ridge here, which is fueling that severe weather threat for New Mexico, and Colorado. As we go through Tuesday, you can kind of see things start to straighten out, and we might see something coming in here in western portions of the United States. As we go into Wednesday, you can see things start to straighten out. That low pressure system moves out into the ocean there, and as we go into Thursday, when we have our next severe weather threat, you can see we have this high pressure system here, which is fueling that severe weather threat for portions of central and northern portions of the United States. As we go through Thursday, you can kind of see that strengthens there, which could make that severe weather threat worse. But that will be all for our 500 millibar wind shear. We are now going to take a look at our CAPE, aka storm food. Alrighty, guys, we are now going to take a look at CAPE, aka storm food here. As we go through Sunday, I believe it is here. I want to scroll up so we can see this. As we go through Sunday, you could see we have some pretty high CAPE levels there where that enhanced risk is for some severe weather there. So we could be seeing that high risk for some severe weather there. We do have, again, high CAPE levels there. As we go into Monday, you can see our CAPE levels remain to stay high in central Oklahoma. And you can see we start to get some semi-high or some semi-high CAPE levels over here in the Texas Panhandle, where that severe weather risk is for tomorrow. As we go into Tuesday, you can see we do have some CAPE over here where that slight risk is. We do have some pretty elevated CAPE levels over there. Into Wednesday. As we go through Wednesday, you can see things start to die down. As we get into late Wednesday into early Thursday, you can see our CAPE levels start to fire up again in north and central United States, which is fueling that slight risk that we do have issued for Thursday. Alrighty, guys, we are now going to talk about Tropical Storm Alex. This did bring flooding. Water rescues did have to be happening in Florida after this storm. As it did go through Florida, this was not a tropical storm at the time, as it did not reach criteria until it was out in the ocean. Criteria is 45 miles an hour, and this was officially named Tropical Storm Alex. As this made landfall in Florida, it had 35 mile an hour wind gusts. And as it exited Florida, it had around 40 mile an hour wind gusts. We can see here its track, Tropical Storm Alex. Wind speeds of 60 with gusts up to 70 miles an hour. You can kind of see its track here. It's going to stay a post. It's going to go far out into the Atlantic Ocean, and this is pretty far away from United States, so we should not see any more problems there with the United States there. We will now take a look at our simulated infrared radar so that we can kind of look at this on infrared. Alrighty, guys, we are going to take a quick look here at our infrared satellite. You can see over here in the ocean, you can see Tropical Storm Alex there, as it is pretty far away from the United States there. As we go through Sunday, you can see it starts to continue off into the ocean. You can kind of see it deteriorates there. It starts to lose its. It's not in shape anymore. It's not really put together storm system there anymore. But as it goes through, you can see it continues to die down as it continues on with its trek in the ocean. Now you can also see this this big thing over here, and that is part of our severe weather. Which the next thing we're going to look at is our HRRR um, simulated radar there. So we will see you when we look at composite reflectivity. Alrighty guys, we are now going to take a look at our HRRR composite reflectivity. As we go through Sunday with our enhanced risk, you can see we've got this one kind of discrete cell there, and some storms off to the up to in northeastern portions of the United States. But mainly what we're going to be looking at is a disturbance over here near Kansas. You can see things start to fire up there during Sunday. And you can see we could be seeing as the SPC has stated with their enhanced risk, we could be seeing a derecho. Here this is where our derecho could be as it moves through into portions of Arkansas and Missouri. So if you are in those areas, those main risks are going to be wind and hail. But we do thank you guys for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Goodbye.